So for everyone I've been talking to recently, I've been playing something called Get to Know Your Cast Member or whatever. I swear these are harmless questions,
Okay.
and we'll see what you guys think. What TV show would you love to guest star on?
Wait, for the other person?
Oh, no, for you.
Oh, for me.
What-
Okay. I was like trying to think. I'm like Westworld.
You should.
Game of Thrones for me. Sorry.
It's Always Sunny.
Okay. Do you have a favorite sci-fi or fantasy film?
That's so hard. I mean, I love Lord of the Rings. I like watch it once a year.
The extended cuts or the normal cuts?
Normal cuts.
Okay. I'm going to, not to interject, try the extended cuts next time. They're,
A fresh take.
the first movie is infinitely better as an extended
wow.
cut.
Oh.
There's
Cool.
like some very key scenes that you will be like, are you kidding me? How is this not in the movie?
Wow.
Wow, cool.
Okay, wow, cool.
I would say, God, that's hard because that's like my favorite. I have to go back to E.T. or 2001.
Sure. What film scared you as a kid?
It.
Oh, the Tim Curry?
Yeah.
It scared me as a kid. I mean, I remember the first time I watched The Shining, but I was not a kid. I honestly, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It's cool.
not very fun.
Exorcist. I watched that far too young.
That's, a lot of people say that.
Yeah, I watched that far too young, but it was great.
Sure. Is there anything that you collect?
Books.
It's much better than mine. I collect whiskey.
Right. Both of these are good answers. Do you own any movie or TV show props?
Oh yeah. No?
You didn't borrow anything from the set on this one?
I didn't. Just all the wine.
I have something. I have something for you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I guess my answer might
Yeah.
be changing.
You have something pretty great from this movie coming your way. I was gonna wait until
Wow.
the premiere, but you'll see.
Oh my god. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day.
Yeah, big day. I have a lot of stuff from Lost.
Really?
Just obsessed with that show. And,
Can you share one of the things you have?
Damon gave me just so much stuff from that show because he knew I was just obsessed with it. So he gave me one of the polar bear biscuits, some of the Dharma beer, Mr. Cluck's chicken, one of those Virgin Mary statues with heroin in it.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah,
Epic.
not actual heroin, but
I understand.
yeah.
I am also a huge fan of that show,
Yeah.
and I will just sorry to interject, but I'm curious. I love the finale, the series finale.
Honestly, and I'm not embarrassed to say, I've seen the show 3 times.
The whole way through.
Yes.
Do you love the finale?
I will never give up on Lost. I love it all.
Okay. This is a whole other
Very
thing.
political.
Yeah, no.
answer.
No, I do. But to be honest, I called it. I knew it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you were like,
I
Sure.
knew it from way, at the beginning of the show. I'm like, oh, they're
I'm very curious if you can call the end of Game of Thrones. Have you figured it out?
No, I don't. No. I have no idea.
Are you watching it?
I'm not up to date, so she's
Right.
a huge
I
fan.
read like after every. I haven't read the books and I actually don't want to because I just feel. But I do read all the online forums after, so I know
Do you?
sort of. Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Right. It's my favorite show on TV right
Me
now. Do you have a prediction on how it ends?
No, but I mean, I really am a Khaleesi. I listen. I like Jon Snow. He's cool. He's not like my hero. Like
Right.
I'm kind of like more. I'm all about the Hound. Like you know what I mean. Like so. I'm hoping that they all end up okay. But like I'm not as concerned with Jon Snow as everyone else is, which I don't. It's a very unpopular opinion.
No, I love that you're a geek about it, and also that Lord of the Rings. It's also something I'm surprised, but I think Game of Thrones, what they're doing is spectacular.
Yeah, it is.
And
I agree.
if they stick the landing, it might be on par with some other show called Breaking Bad.
I love that.
You know what I
Like
mean?
that,
I heard
yeah.
that show's good too.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah, that show stuck the landing. You know what I mean? What's the background photo on your phone?
It used to be a picture of me and my husband, and then I was like, this seems like a great way to get my phone stolen. So
Oh, look at that.
now it's like peonies. It's not.
This is my baby.
Oh,
Right.
I have a bunch of notifications. But it's flowers that my husband got me
Aww.
on our new coffee table,
Right.
which I love.
I was going to say, you've answered this question, but what TV show have you watched all the way through more than once?
Oh man, more than once? I don't think that I have ever done that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to go back again. I've definitely
I like how you worked in. It's hard to go back. We have to go back.
I've definitely watched.
I like that.
I've watched a good amount of like episodes of Game of Thrones multiple times, but I've never rewatched the whole thing. So
I think I'm going to do it when the show finally ends.
yeah.
I'm going
Are you
sure that could
excited about the
happen.
spin-off?
Yes. Yeah.
Just because Jane Goldman's involved. She's a great writer.
Cool.
And if you're not familiar with her work, she's an excellent writer.
Cool.
And, let's hope for the best. For each of you, do you remember what got you involved or made you want to be part of the entertainment industry?
Yeah.
I was living in London. My mom was teaching there, and so she had really cheap theater tickets. And I was like 4, and we would go to the theater all the time, like 3 times a week. And I'm an only child, so I was like obsessed with it and would put on performances for my parents on the nights that we weren't going. And that's how, when I came back to the U.S., I signed up for theater school, and that was that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been obsessed with, I think, performing from a very young age. But when I saw movies like Stand By Me, Goonies, I saw kids just doing it on such a different level, and that's when I kind of started saving up my change, to make the move to LA.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Congrats on the movie, and thank you for answering the fun, stupid questions.
Yeah,
of course.
good
Thanks.
to see you.
So
Always.
nice to meet you.